We are in the second question, right? State 4 advantages of using computer networks. You know 7 advantages. You have to write 4 of them. So you can share resources. It may be hardware or software. You can share documents, videos. It means you can share data information. And you can share computer games. Like you can share computer games. And you can easily access the internet. Right? You can easily access the internet. And also, we don't need to worry about backups. So, we can easily keep backups. We can easily keep backups. And we can save important documents in a server. Right? We can save important documents in a server. And also, we can communicate between the computers in the network. Right? So, is there any different answer? Do you have any different answer, Putta? Any different answer? If you wrote 4 advantages, you will receive 4 marks. If you wrote 4 advantages, you will receive 4 marks. Right? Okay. Let's go to the second part. Right? Let's go to the second part of the second question. Okay? Here you will receive 4 marks. Because here you have to mention 4 advantages. Here 2 marks, 4 marks. Right. Next one. Explain how a network can help users share hardware and software. Explain how computer network can help users share hardware and software. Here you can say simple example, right? So you can say we can commonly share one printer among all the computers in the computer network. We can share one printer. We have only one printer. But in the computer network, there are 20 computers. So we can share our one printer among all the computers in the network. Then software. If we have one license software, then we can share it among all the computers in the computer network. Likewise, you have to mention a simple example. For this, you will receive 2 marks. Explain how a computer network can help users to share hardware and software. So, do you have any different answer? Any different answer? මොනවා හරි වෙනස් උත්තරයක් තියෙනවද පුතා ළඟ? Any different answer? Yes, Harshika. Yes, Putta.
A network lets multiple computers access one shared printer or storage drive, avoiding duplicate equipment purchases. It also hosts programs on a central server so everyone can run software remotely without installing it on each individual device.
Yeah, it's good. It's a complete answer. It's correct, Putta.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, right. Any other answers? Any other answers? No. Then let's go to the third question. What is mean by resources sharing in a computer network? Again, what is mean by resources sharing? Resources means Sampath. So, in a computer network, there are two types of resources, hardware and software. So, what is mean by resources sharing in a computer network? So, resources sharing mean in a computer network, it allow all the users to use and access the resources commonly. Right? So, in a computer network, resources sharing mean all the users in the computer network allows to use and access all the hardware and software within the computer network. Sharing resources or commonly use them. Resources sharing in a computer network, right? Allowing computer network users to access and commonly use resources through computer network. Do you have any different answer? Do you have any different answer? Then for this one you will receive 2 marks, right? You will receive 2 marks. What is mean by resources sharing? Right? Go to the part B. Right? Part B. Give 3 examples of resources that you can share through a network. What are the things you can share through a network? Okay, tell me your answers. What are the things or what are the resources you can share within the computer network? Yes, please.
Printer.
Printer.
Storage drives.
Yeah, storage drivers.
Yes. Software applications.
Software applications.
Files.
Files, very good, files. Yes, those are the answers. You can share softwares. You can share hardwares like scanners and printers. And also you can share storage devices. And also you can share the internet facility also. So here you have write down any 3. You will receive 3 marks. You will receive 3 marks. Right. Is it okay? Let's go to the 4th question, part A. Name the 2 main types of network connection. It's very easy. What are the 2 main types of network connections? Yes, please tell me.
Wired, wireless.
Very good. Wired connection and wireless connection. For this answer, you will receive 4 marks. Next, state one major difference between these 2 types. State one major difference between these 2 types. It's very easy, right? In wired connection, data transmit through cables or physical media. Right? Difference is in wired media, it means guided media, data transmitted through physical medium like wires. But in wireless media, it means wireless connection, data transmit through some electronic waves without using physical connection. So you can say in wired connection, use physical connection. In wireless connection, use data transmit without using wired connection or physical media, or data transmit through electronic waves. However, you have to explain the difference between wireless and wired media. If you explain it correctly, you will receive 3 marks. Right? I'll explain it again. In wired connection, data transmitted through physical medium like cables. In wired connection, data transmitted through physical medium like wires. But in wireless connection, data transmitted through electronic waves and without using physical connection, without using wired connection. It means without using cables. Okay? Fourth question, part B. If you wrote the answer correctly, you will receive 3 marks. Right? Let's go to the 5th question. Right. 5th question, there are 3 parts in the 5th question. First part, what is a wired connection? What is a wired connection? Right? Part A, what is a wired connection? Right? A wired connection is in a computer network means data transmitted through physical medium like cables. Or you can say in a wired connection, data transmitted through physical medium. Another one, wired connection means transmitting data through cables. Wired connection means transmitting data through wires. Any relevant answer, you will receive 2 marks. Any relevant answer, you will receive 2 marks. Right. Second part of the 5th question, name 2 types of cables used for wired network connection. Please give me the answer for this part. Name 2 types of cables used for the wired network connection. Give me the answer.
Fiber optic cable, twisted pair cable.
Very good. Fiber optic cable and twisted pair cable. And there's another cable type called coaxial cable, but it's not mentioned in your textbook. Therefore, let's remember fiber optic cable and twisted pair cable. So, here you have to mention 2 types of cables. If you wrote it correctly, you will receive 2 marks. Next one. State one use of each cable. State one use of each cable. You have to mention one use of each cable, right? So, why we use fiber optic? So, fiber optic is used for high speed data transmission, right? high-speed data transmission and also used for long-distance data transmission. Right? You can write the answers. Fiber optic cable used for fast speed data transmission and also used for long distance transmission. And twisted pair cable, I have discussed with you. Twisted pair cables are used to connect computers together within a computer. So you don't know the exact name for that. We called it as a LAN, local area network, right? So twisted pair is used to connect the computers within local area network. So if you wrote twisted pair is used to connect computers together, it's also correct. Right. If you want, write down the answer for this question, this part. Fiber optic cable used for high speed transmission and long distance connections. Again, fiber optic cable used for high speed transmission and long distance connections. Next one. Twisted pair cable commonly used in LAN. It means commonly used in local area networks and Ethernet connections. Commonly used in local area networks and Ethernet connections. If you wrote used to connect computers together, it's also correct. Used to connect devices together, it's also correct. Right. For this part, you will receive 2 marks. For this spot test, you will receive marks out of 50. Right? Let's go to the 6th question. First part. Name 6 devices that can be used in a computer network. As I can remember, we discussed 10 devices, okay? Name 6 devices that can be used in a computer network. Okay, tell me your answers. What are the devices we can use in a computer network? Yes?
Switch.
Hub. Router. Others answer me. Harshik. Yes? Modem. Very good.
Network cables. Server. Wireless access point.
WAP.
Network interface card.
NIC, very good. Network interface card.
Wireless router.
Okay, very good. So you can use mainly you have computers, right? Computers and other related devices. Then switch or hub. Can you remember what's the difference between switch and a hub? Anyone, if you can remember, please raise your hand. Switch and a hub. The difference between switch and a hub. Yeah. Yes, Gaganindu and Harshika knows the answer. Right. Satira, tell me what's the difference between switch and hub? What's the difference between switch and hub?
Switch can connect multiple devices. We can send data to the correct device using switch.
Yes.
But in hub, it sends data to all devices.
Very good, very good. Yes, very good. Then Harshika, tell me your answer. What's the difference between switch and hub?
Using a switch, we can connect to multiple devices in a LAN, and we can send data to the exact device. Using a hub, we can connect to multiple devices in a network, but if we send data, it will transfer to all the devices that is connected to the hub.
Yes, very good. And Gaganindra, what's your answer? What's the difference between switch and hub?
Switch, we connect multiple devices in a LAN and sends data a correct one device.
Yes.
But hub, we connect multiple devices and sends data to all devices.
Very good. That's the answer, right? Okay, so here you can mention any 6 devices. Okay, computer and other related devices, then switch or a hub, router, wireless router, NIC, modem, network cables, server, and wireless access point. You can write any 6 devices. If you wrote 6 devices correctly, you will receive 3 marks. Right. Next one. Write function of any 4 devices you named. Write function of any 4 devices you have named. So here you have named 6 devices and you have to write down their function. But you have to write down only 4 devices. Okay. So router. So router is used to connect devices and also used to connect it to the internet. Right? Router. Then switch also used to connect multiple computers together. Hub used to connect multiple computers together. Right? Network cables used to connect computers and devices together. Then NIC allows the facility to connect to the internet via wireless or wired media. Then what about our server? Server provides services and used to store resources and data. Likewise, you have to write down any 4 devices along with their function, right? Along with their function. If you wrote 4 devices with their function, you will receive 4 marks. Right? 4 devices, 4 marks. 6 devices, 3 marks. Right? Let's go to the 7th question. Let's go to the 7th question. There are 3 parts, right? Two computers need to be connected to form a special network using network cables. Two computers. There are 2 computers. We need to connect them to make a simple computer network using cables. What type of connection is being used here? Yes, Give me your answer.
Wired connection.
Yeah, it's wired connection. So there are two computers. We can connect them using a cable. We call it as the simplest form of the computer network. Here we use a cable, therefore it's wired connection. Right? So what is the main medium used to connect the computers? What is the main medium we use to connect the computers? So what will be the answer for this question? What is the main medium? Yeah. If you wrote wire or cable, you will receive marks, right? You will receive marks, but the most correct answer is the twisted pair cable, right? You know, here we use cable. So if you wrote the answer wires or cable, you will receive 2 marks. But in wired connection, we use twisted pair cable and fiber optic cable. But fiber optic cables are not used to connect two computers together. So, correct answer should be twisted pair cable. Next one. C. Part C. Draw a simple diagram showing the connection between two computers. I'll draw it here. So, you have to mention two computers first and label them as PC1 or computer 1. Then mention the second computer, then label it as PC2 or computer 2. PC means personal computer. After that, connect these two computers using a wire and name the wire. You can name it as cable or twisted pair cable, right? If you draw such a small diagram, this is the simple network diagram. If you draw this diagram, you will receive 2 marks. You will receive 2 marks. Right? Let's go to the last question. Right, last one. 8th question. A school has several computers and a server. School has several computers and a server. The computers need to communicate with each other and access shared resources. There are many computers within computer lab in our school, and also there's a server computer. What we need to do is we need to connect all the computers together because we need to communicate with each other. And our next purpose is to share the resources in the server. We want to share the resources among all the computers in the computer network. Right? First part. Right? First part. What network device can be used to connect the computers and server together? Right? What computer device or what network device can use to connect the computers and server together? Okay. What is the network device we can use here? Yes, Harshika knows the answer. So, any other? Yeah? Anyone? What is the device we use to connect many computers together? Yes, I will point out someone. Bubindu, yes?
Switch.
Yeah, switch. We use switch. Right? Next one. Last one. Draw a simple network diagram showing showing the computer switch and a server. Draw a simple network diagram. It's very easy. First we need switch. This is my switch. And let's name it as switch. When you draw any device, you should name it, right? This is my switch, and then I'm going to draw the computers. Draw some computers. Here I use 3 computers, and please name them also. Then use some cable to connect them to the switch. Then we need a server. And connect the server to the switch using twisted paper cable. For this diagram, you will receive 3 marks. And the first part, you will receive 3 marks. For the answer switch, you will receive 3 marks, and for your drawing, you will receive 3 marks. There are 8 questions in this spot test. So quickly count your marks out of 50 and then put a message to our WhatsApp group, your name and your marks. Right. Grade 9 ICT Lesson 5 Computer Networks, and this is a quick spot test for you. Question number 1. What is a computer network? Right? What is a computer network? So, computer network is a group of computers or devices connected together to share information, resources and services. If you have any similar answer, you will receive 2 marks. I'll repeat the answer again. A computer network is a group of computers or devices connected together to share information, resources and services. Right? If you have any different answer, please tell me. I'll check it. Right. Second part of the first question. State 2 purposes of connecting computers to a network. State 2 purposes of connecting computers to a network. So, in this lesson, we mainly discuss about 2 purposes. First one is share information and data. Within the computer network, we can share information, data easily. And next one is sharing resources. So, the main two purposes are sharing data or information, and next one is sharing resources. You can say sharing hardware, sharing software. Likewise, you can specify if you want. Right?
Teacher,
Yes.
can we write
Yes. Tell me your
communication?
answers.
Yeah.
Communication, right? You can write the answer communication. You will receive mark, right? So for the second part of the first question, here you have to write down two purposes. For each purpose, you will receive 2 marks. Altogether, for the second part, you will receive 4 marks. Right? You will receive 4 marks. I'll mention the marks. Right? If you have a different answer, please let me know. You can use communication. Yes? Any other answers? No? Right. Let's go to the second question. There are 2 parts in the second question. State 4 advantages of using computer networks. See, right? What are the advantages? So, what are the advantages? I'll say few advantages. If you have those answers with you, you can correct out them. After that, you have to say what are your answers, right? Okay. So you can take communication also. Can you remember in our lesson we discussed nearly 7 advantages, right? Here you have to state only 4. Only 4, right? Let's see what are the advantages. So you can share hardware and software. It means you can share resources. You can share resources. You can share file, documents, photos, videos, songs. It means you can share data and information. Then